sleeping. Little babies. Today I am on my way to go pick up my car because I had to have it inspected. Today's going to be kind of a fun day. I was planning on sorting through some donation items, which I still need to do, but I just got a call to take some more squirrels. So I'm going to pick up my car and then we're going to go get those squirrels, take a nice drive. It's really pretty outside, but it's a little chilly. And today's trash day. So you can see all the trash is out. We're coming up on the notorious pothole. So in Kansas City, we have a way to report potholes and they'll come and fix them. But this one has been fixed 2 times. Look at the size of that thing. It is a mess. And what happens is the guy who lives here, I'm not going to show you the house, but his truck, he has a big delivery truck and he parks it in his driveway. And so every time they fix it, he comes home and just drives right over it and it's destroyed. So this morning I took a picture of it with the truck in the driveway and let them know that they might need to do something a little more drastic to fix it because it's a nasty little hole. Anyway, I thought that was funny. So we're just gonna walk, enjoy the view, and try not to get ran over now that we're getting into traffic a little bit, and we'll see what goes on. Cool. All right. Oh my goodness, we have the car and it passed inspection. Yay. As you can see, the car is full. It's got junk everywhere because I had to make a hard stop. You know, driving in Kansas City, you're gonna have to make a hard stop at some point. So yeah, everything just kind of went, fell over. A bunch of little things fell out, but that's okay because before I can take it to its final destination, I am going to need to sort it all out. So yeah, today's exciting day. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Angie Lyle, and I've just started doing these kind of vlog style videos where I take you around and do things. The things that I intend to film should be interesting enough to you at YouTube land, hopefully. And so if you do like the content that you find here, I would so love for you to subscribe and tap that bell icon. How do you do that? I'm still getting used to it. Subscribe and tap the bell icon. There you go. That way you'll know when I do a new video, and I've got a lot of stuff planned, as I said in my last couple of videos, the things that I'm working on. I've already done one wildlife transport. We're getting ready to do the second one. The only reason that we do this is so that we can open up capacity at the center for them to be able to take in wildlife, and they are at capacity already with the squirrels. We had massive windstorms come through Kansas City. So we're gonna go in and get all the stuff. Oh, my dog. He's like, you can see him through the window looking out at me. I'm not laughing at him, but I am. All right, we were having some camera dysfunction. This is an old GoPro that I'm using right here. But anyway, we made it back to Lakeside. I'm about to go inside to pick up these squirrels so we can head up. Stop where we'll drop off some squirrels. I'm looking for Ozark Ozark Veterinary Clinic. I think this is it. Oh, save me. Okay, Ozark Veterinary Clinic. It is just now starting to rain, and I feel like it is going to pour down. I'm going to park up front because I have baby squirrels I got to take in. I wish I had brought myself a charging cable, but I did not. Okay, so these two guys and the bags. Oh, yeah, these two guys. You can see them in there, down in there, little baby squirrels. Okay, I have successfully dropped off all the squirrels. There were a lot. I've been told there's a lot still there. And like I said, my battery is starting to look a little light. It's like 36%. So let's hope it can get me to my next destination, which is 52 minutes away. Ugh. That sucks. But we do it for the squirrels, right? 52 minutes. So I might need to do a bathroom break. We call that a bio break. We'll see what happens. Okay, good news. I found a Casey's, a gas station, quite common here in Missouri and in Iowa and other places in the Midwest. And I got myself a charging cable for my phone, which is awesome because I really wanted to listen to some live weather streaming to make sure there's no tornadoes that are going to be popping up where I am. My rule of thumb is generally to avoid the areas that all the storm chasers are going to. So I haven't seen any storm chasers out this way. So, but I also haven't been tuning into, like, I like to listen to Max Velocity, and I also like Ryan Hall, y'all. Those are my two favorite go-tos for streaming, and they usually have all the storm chasers on their channels, which makes it super easy to follow where everybody is. I used to be just solely a Reed Timmer kind of gal. Can you blame me? But now there's just so many people that are out there doing it, and they all deserve to be watched. So I do that. Now, why? Come on. Note to self to always have a frickin', oh my god, pair of scissors in the car. Jeez, I've been meaning to get myself something. All right, so put this in. I can plug my phone in, start my car, and I still have these little baby squirrels. I gotta get to their location. Yes. All right, we're charging. I'm out in rural Missouri taking some baby squirrels, but I'm gonna watch all of these videos and look at these pictures when I get home. I love you. My girls are still traveling abroad. I just got back from a whirlwind trip, visiting with them and touring London and Rome and Paris. And yeah, it has been quite exciting. And I just got home not too long ago. About a week ago, actually. Well, no, it's not been a week. It's just been a couple days. It feels like a week, man. Yeah, that was brutal coming back. It's like jet lag. I slept for I don't even know how long. All right, okay, I need to get back to Aaron. Okay, I am now headed towards his location. These little guys a little closer. No, they're sleeping. Here, I can get a little video of them sleeping. These are the little guys. Pull this apart. Sound. Sleeping. Little babies. They're so cute. Okay, I got me some Gatorade, low sugar, because God knows there's too much sugar in the other stuff that I'm eating, and I got me some jalapeno lime pistachio nuts. Here we go. In memory of Dwight Wilmuth, 1934 to 2019. Carry on. It's like a fuel truck. That's what's on the back of it. Only in Missouri, right?
Well, I'm sure other places have weird things on their trucks. One time I pulled up next to a diesel truck, and on the side of it there were graphic depictions of aborted fetuses. Nobody asked to see that stuff. Nobody asked to see any of that stuff. But there it was, right there on the side of the big truck. So yeah, sometimes you just can't control what you're gonna see in Missouri. And I won't show it if I see it. It's traumatizing. What do kids think when they see that? Putting that on the side of your trucks, people? Gross. I could think of a million other gross things to put on a truck, but I don't do it. Just because you can, don't do that. Just no. No. All right. I'm on my way.
A little louder, right? Ryan Schultz, slot 1. I can find him on the map. Alright, so he has a wall cloud beginning to develop. This is live over in Camp Point, Illinois. Look at radar. It looks pretty interesting right now. The velocities might be a bit contaminated. We're in a radar hole. Really, it's great that we have Storm Chaser Nathan Moore up here in northern Missouri today.
Okay, I recognize where we are. We're headed in to Aaron's property. This is a rehabber who helps troubled kids, you know, find some direction in their life, and a Christian-based boys' home, if you will, but a place where they can, you know, get back into nature. Nature is healing. I'd love to talk to him some point to get his perspective on that, given how much I want to focus on how being out in nature and helping wildlife, even taking these tiny little squirrels all the way out here, way far out from Kansas City, how that makes you feel good, you know? So, yeah, this is a public road, I believe, but looks like people have been camping in here, and he's at the end of this road. It is getting really dark, even though it shouldn't be. It should still be plenty of light out, but there's a storm brewing. The storm chasers are nowhere near here, though, so I'm confident that we are safe from potential tornado weather. There's a pretty lake down here. It's real pretty. I came here last year. All over the place. Here's their goats. They have a YouTube channel. I'll put the link to their YouTube channel in this video, but you'll see they have a bunch of goats they like to take care of. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. Chickens running around. But yeah.
Your destination is on the right.
Let's see where we're going. There's somebody. I have squirrels. From Kansas City. Okay, so I have the little babies. They were fed right around noon when I left.
Oh, perfect.
And yeah, you bet. Take care now. We're out of here.
front of the car. Don't go in front of the car. Don't go in front of the car. We're going out the hard way. All right, so I just dropped off these baby squirrels, and I think now I've got to get myself home so that I can take care of my puppers, Banjo and Lilu. They need to be fed and let out, and I didn't initially think I was going to be on such a long road trip, but when I picked up the squirrels, I realized I'm coming all the way to Branson, and that is a long trek. Yeah, and you can see there's some thunderstorms out here, but we are on a country road traveling. I'm gonna go back the way I came, I think. I do need to start up some Amazon packages just laying there. I guess that's where they pick them up when you're in the country. Just drop them off in the middle of the road and somebody will come and get it. So I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna stop this for a minute in order to get the instructions for going home. We are 3 hours and 26 minutes away.
Your route may be affected by severe thunderstorm watch.
A severe thunderstorm watch. Yeah, see this? That's basically what I've been looking at the whole way here. Somebody's turning off. Of course, I looked down that way before I turned, and now there's like all these cars back there. How did that happen? Me not paying attention. Anyway, so yeah, I've been keeping an eye on this. I've been listening to the Storm Chasers live on YouTube. They're all up north. Nobody is down here looking for a tornado, so I think it's going to be fine. Thunderstorms are still nothing to scoff at around here. They can produce damaging winds, hail, and so it could get kind of ugly on the way home. But so I didn't take a lot of footage of the baby squirrels. I showed you what I got, but you know, it's nice not to bother them. They're trying to sleep, and if you get them woke up and stuff, then they want to eat, and they become agitated, and they can be sick to their stomach if they're, you know, agitated. And then of course I'm going around all these curves and hills, and that can make you car sick if you're not, you know, used to that sort of thing. And just like my dog, you know, I'm sure squirrels also might get some sort of car sick. I don't know. Roll up this window. So yeah, I'm glad they're not in the car anymore, and that I can focus on getting home safely. Hopefully not too late. Normally I feed my dogs around 6, but I am 3 hours away. It is 5 almost, so it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be like 8:39 by the time I get home. All right, so yeah, been to London, been to Paris, been to Rome, been back to London, flew home late. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning before I finally closed my eyes in my own bed. The lady who took care of my dogs, she had washed all the bedding up fresh, and everything smelled so nice, and I crashed hard. But then I tried to get up, do a call, and my eyes were so swollen I couldn't even believe it. I was like, oh my God, I feel so out of it. And plus I had caught a cold over there, and that was not cool. I loved it. I'll go back. I'll definitely go back. I want to go back to Italy and see more of the places, because that's where my kids are now. Wow, the pictures they're sending are so gorgeous. And you know, I love the sea. I loved visiting the sea, and you know, checking out the beach. That was really fun, and they have so many of those to check out. And then they're going to go to Prague, and they'll probably visit Scotland and Ireland while they're there. So they are definitely becoming world travelers, at least European travelers of the United States and of Europe, which, you know, just like me, they take
take after me. They got the Wonder Bug. I got it from my grandma and all the trips she took. And that's why I like to take these trips. I love to take these driving trips around to take the squirrels. It's just a good reason to get out. The squirrels are cute. Trips are fun. It's been really fun. I like it. I'm excited. I'm excited to eventually have like a really cool rig to camp in. So I found a bed, and I'm going to I need to cut the headboard off of it. It's an IKEA twin bed frame, so it does fill up a big part of the back when it's set up, but I think I can, you know, travel with it broke down for a bit and then set it up when I'm ready to go to bed. But yeah, this is just a very introductionary kind of, you know, I'm just barely putting my toe in the water for van life. So for now, I'm getting used to just driving around, doing all this stuff, and then I will add on some stops. Like, if I had known I was going all the way here, and I didn't have to be somewhere in the morning, I probably would have camped out tonight, despite the thunderstorm warnings, because I feel pretty safe in the van, and I'm pretty confident that I could get that bed situated pretty quickly, but I didn't have a lot of time, and I didn't want to have to wake up super early and come all the way back, because tomorrow is going to be another fun day, and I'm going to bring you with me. We're going to go pick up trash. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It'll be so great. Yeah, that's pretty much my update so far. I really appreciate that you guys are here and tagging along with me for these videos. I hope you really enjoy watching these videos as much as I like making them. I guess I don't really care if there's very many views on them, but it is fun when there are views, and when there's comments, even more fun. I love hearing where you guys like to go, especially if you're familiar with Missouri. And, you know, what kind of wildlife encounters have you had in Missouri? I just drove by a dead armadillo, and, you know, these guys are really rare to show up in the animal hospital. One did show up, and I was able to see it, and wow, they're so mysterious to me. And then I was doing some research, and the females, they hide their young in the ground in a burrow, pretty deep actually, very hard to find. So if the female gets hit, the mom, if they get hit in the road, nobody's gonna find those babies. So it's like even more interesting to me if, you know, there was a way to find and rescue those baby armadillos, then we could help their population. But I don't know, maybe their population is fine. I'm still learning, and I'm still sharing what I learn with all of you. All right, that's enough blabbing for now, folks. I'm going to turn off the camera. I'll turn it back on again if things get exciting on the road. I'll show you the thunderstorms if I go through them. And until then, I'll see you later.